Okay, so lastly, I wanted to show you how to fix this problem we had where the enemies were kind of hovering a little bit. Now, the reason they were doing that is because this initial volume that we set up that we decided we didn't want to worry about, we ended up having to worry about it because they were actually walking on top of that as collision. And what I would rather do is I would rather spawn them at the root. So wherever we place this spawn point, we want that to be where they're spawned. So to do this, I just deleted the spawn volume up here. So just delete that. But we still need a target location in the world in which to spawn this enemy. So I'm just going to drag in my default scene root right there. So just saying wherever this actor is located, just spawn it there. Bring that in. So get the world location of this actor. By compile save, minimize this. That's just going to be right here, this little icon, this scene root. But what I want now is I want to be able to see, we're getting these little orb things. What I want to be able to do is see where these spawns are when I select them. Or when I want to select them inside the world editor. So to do that, if you go back to world viewport, make sure you're in spawn point. Bit graph, okay, yeah, we're in spawn point, default scene root. Go to viewport and go to add component. And I'm going to add something called a billboard. And this is just going to put a billboard inside of our scene. This one's left over from the previous one I just did, I think. So if I do billboard, I'll drag that upwards. Okay. My scene root. Okay, so I'm just going to drag that upwards, and I'm going to make that a little bigger. So 3, 3, 3. And this is just something that I can use to select my object. If I compile, save. I'll see what that looks like in my scene. All right, so now you can see these are my spawn points, and you could replace that with a different image if you want. But now if I want to see the spawn point, if I hit G to see what it looks like in game, you'll see that I don't actually see that in game. But it's just pretty handy for spotting my spawn points pretty easily, adding this little billboard texture. And again, you can make your own, but I think this is fine for now. All right, great. Well, keep experimenting with the wave spawning. And maybe try and build some extra functionality on top. Actually, let's play this real quick. Just double check that it works. Yes, okay, you can see how the enemies are all walking properly now, defeating me. All right, cool. So this should be all you need to get started. All right, great. Thanks for following along and keep experimenting.